fecal matter, this scarab beetle can put its seeds into the fecal matter, and the seeds of the scarab beetle can find life in the decadence of the feces and actually utilize it to regenerate the existence of the scarab beetle through the regeneration of its young. And they will take the dung and roll it after they put their seeds in it and bury it in the ground, just like we plant seeds. And later, after these things manifest in that dung forever, they use the dung and then they come out as scarab beetles themselves. Regeneration, reproduction through dung. That's what that's all about. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at immortality. And this, of course, is the female with the caduceus spiral, the serpent power energy spiraling up her spine, the same place that you get your caduceus from, that you see in the medical profession now. As you can see, she has the wings of Ma'at encapsulated around her also, that you white people stole and put on your damn dollar, on the back of your dollar. Everything's stolen from us. And this, of course, is the Cosmo realm. It looks like the DNA spiral itself. So you won't be able to say that this stuff was not broken down to you and that people did not come to this earth and work diligently to try to wake you all up. But you want to vibrate on that stupid ass religion, and it's going to cost you dearly. Here's the spiral right here that I always tell you about. Is a representation of immortality. Right there in the middle is where the Buddha would be. And it can show you the spiral curves of the female, the same way they gyrate their hips around. See that X floating through on the satellites, whatever the hell that was, but I noticed the X. But this is the whole encompassing reality of our life and the reproduction and the immortality of us, the divine spiral. That's exactly what it is. Just like a woman does when she's moving her hips around, when you got her in a spot and you getting at that the way it should be, you get that, you know that's what she gonna do. She gonna get right back at you. And there go this spiral of life, the spiral of reproduction, the spiral of immortality. Okay? Okay, so I'm back to my own self, breaking this down to you so you can understand what we're dealing with. Here we go.
Not all white people in general, because for the most part, I don't have the problems that I'm getting ready to explain to you about right now. But it is out there that you have to deal with these dumbass Caucasian people that don't have any education, because remember, the world needs them to be dumb as hell too in order to keep perpetuating the bullshit that goes on, all right? So when I say what I'm getting ready to say to you, it's not an attack on white people, because white people have been victimized by white people too. They're just too damn stupid to know that, because they find prestige and greatness in their white skin, because they've been taught that foolishness, but they know for a fact the sun is giving them cancer because of them having no melanin. So what you're looking at right now is a picture of a fighter jet that landed on the ground and exploded. Now you can see the green fire all over the cockpit. That cockpit area that you're looking at is the area where the damn pilot is at, all right? And if I run this a little bit, you can see his ass is getting ready to eject out of there. Watch when I run this, you're gonna see him pop out. But as you can see, the fire is already engulfing his ass. And when he was coming to the ground, I'm sure he knew that everything about the way he was descending was out of balance and the equilibrium was all not properly arranged. So he probably pulled his ejection control device way before it got this severe, because once this thing hit the ground, it had to be obvious to this guy that he needed to eject. But what was going on is that this cosmic forces is eradicating them. That's the reason why I say, for all the evil shit that we have to go through. Now see, that fight that I got into with that little idiot, it was all so stupid and so unlike me, but we got thrown into the arena with each other. These people deliberately keep us at each other's throat. And if you're ignorant, like they want us to be, then went to their schools and haven't did anything about establishing knowledge of self to find out what your obstacles are. And what our obstacles is and are, flat off the top, is them deliberately keeping us in poverty. And then they keep us in poverty and give these dumbass jobs to white people who sit up and find honor and dumbass $9, $8, $10 an hour jobs, where the only thing they're gonna do is eat stupid ass food to perpetuate the support of these criminals to set up this world where everything is owned and governed by them. And then they use these fighter jets right here that you see burning his ass up. The bastard who left his soil and went somewhere and dropped bombs on other people, when he come home, look what happened to his ass. So the universe is equal. The game is cold, but it's fair. So you're going to see a lot of planes falling out of the sky. I tell people right now that I've been sent into the earth to kill these parasites, these imposters on the earth, with energy from the sun. I got the sun backing me up. So when you see me out here with a backpack, looking for a job and everything, and you play stupid games with me and deny me my proper right to be able to utilize the earth to sustain myself, the only thing you're doing is showing corroboration to the Federation of why we should kill all y'all white asses off this planet. All this shit that you have done to stagnate us as men and as gods, to keep your foot on our necks, and the drugs and everything you've done have not gone overlooked. So I want you to know that these planes are going to be falling out of the sky like never before, killing whole passengers on these 747, all of them dying. Because you've been warned of the evil things you've done. There's not many black people flying these planes. We're too damn poor to even be able to afford the bus ride most of the time. And then you white people want to sit around and think that this is a curse that's being given to us by your white Jesus. But the truth of the matter is your white Jesus is a lie. And all your policies on this earth to keep us broke and everything is cause the reason and created circumstances where you're going to see more of this. All these planes falling out of the sky. All the ships on the ocean sinking, car crashes, men taking out guns, shooting other men, women betraying your ass because they're tired of having to be a part of your bullshit. You know, they have jobs where they have to implement your garbage when they know in their heart that it's not good policy to be doing that, but they have no other choice because you white men have taken over the whole earth. I'm sitting around here in probably the 7th week now. My knees still haven't healed from bouncing around in the driveway with that damn idiot, which was another act of this freaking bullshit where they take everything and then set up circumstances where black men have to fight each other and compete with one another only because of ignorance. If you wasn't so damn stupid, you would have recognized that, no, we shouldn't be fighting with each other. We both got to break. We need to work as a team with each other so we can keep this perpetuated. But no, you sit your ass up drinking that alcohol and acting dumb as hell, and that's the reason now you got your ass in all this trouble with the court as to where they're going to keep an eye on you. You better know that they just waiting on your ass to piss wrong, and they going to put you in prison, because I've already spoke to the universe about your ass doing that 5 years. So don't think you got away with anything because you didn't. Because what you're listening to is true, divine, that which encompasses all power. Now know that. Now here is the deal. I want everybody on this earth to understand that there's nothing cute about you sitting up in a position where you can be good and help somebody get on down the road, but instead you find honor and pleasure in trying to stagnate people's progress. So, you know, I felt the energy from the both of y'all yesterday. You know, I know just what y'all was doing, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure that you two bitch, you know what, I was going to put that out there so you could hear it, but I'm not, because my whole spirit is changing. And the reason why my spirit is changing is because I know I don't have to tell you what's going to happen. It's just going to happen. And when it happens, you're going to know that it is me. The planet of us gods and goddesses, and we do have power to commission this stuff on you. And that's just what I just did. You will start your administration. Well, I thought I wasn't going to put it out there. I just don't even want to hear myself saying that because it's horrible.
And I don't want everybody to be thinking that I get a kick out of that, because I don't. But you know what? You white people are going to stop your bullshit that you're doing on this planet. That's all to it.
It's most easily accessible, and then I get in there and have to see YouTube bitches, because you know you've been watching my YouTube page and you don't like me bashing your phony white ass Jesus. But guess what? I'm not only going to bash your phony white ass Jesus, I'm going to make these planes keep falling out of the sky. I am going to make sinkholes swallow your whole city. I'm going to make sinkholes swallow up single individuals. I am going to make the water come and keep drowning everything and ruining all your electronics, messing up your carpet, making it hard for you to drive to work. See, I was saying to you guys, if we all stop going to these stupid ass jobs, we can take this earth back from these people who've taken control of everything and put us all under a state of being indentured servants, or worse than that, slaves. You just don't know that. Anytime you get a paycheck, the only thing you do with it is pay these high-ass bills that they put around us all. You should be able to figure out that we've all been reduced to nothing but chattel property or slaves. So this is what the deal is. I don't care who doesn't like it. You're not going to keep walking around this earth making educated men be failures. I wish you could just see how they sit around and know what they're doing is wrong, and then try to hold a look on their face as if, well, that's the way things go. No, it doesn't go that way. What's happening is that I have been sent into this earth to translate to you guys what the circumstances is, and the circumstances are and is that you white people are getting the fuck off this planet.
Hate to be on tape.
All kinds of ways coming at your ass to kill you, destroy you, and make it where you don't be sitting your uneducated, dumb, fat, overeating ass in a position where somebody who desperately needs a way to support themselves after you came here and cut down all the trees and took everyone's livelihood away from them, and now you sitting your ass up with your stupid ass credit cards and everything set up work. No, you can't have a job, but we'll send you on day, but all this stuff is coming to an end, all right? It really is. I'm not ever going to be trying to ask any of you people in that office for any help again. You know why? Because for me to get help from you, I always end up helping you, because you white people got it set up that way. You never do anything for anyone unless it's something that's a higher objective that you want out of the deal. So just know that when you walk your ass around here talking about what you have done already to help someone, no, you hurt everyone on earth by coming over here and stealing our land from us and murdering us and filling our heads with your bullshit religion that has made you think yourself. You even brought into that shit yourself that the soul white man got to be the God over everything. Well, I'm going to show you what's the God over everything. It's this green fire. And I'm going to use this to keep making your planes fall out the sky and burst into flame. I'm going to have your animals biting and turning on your ass. I'm going to have friction between your children. I'm going to have the men knowing that the women don't want you anymore because they only been putting up with your shit because they got no other alternative. But the spiritual energy that's on the earth right now is going to show them the knowledge necessary to help rid themselves of your parasitical ass also. Now I want you guys to see what happened. This pilot that came into this landing all wrong, and he knew it was wrong. He pulled the plug on this prior to the ejection. The ejection happens right now when this plane is all engulfed over his ass. And any pilot that's competent enough to fly this plane off the ground would have been competent enough to pull that ejection device way before the flames reached his ass. Now you see the flames right here. You see right here in this area is where you're going to see his ass pop out at. Now watch this. Let's go at it. See, that was him ejected. It was on fire too. Now when he went into the sky, the fire went out. But let's go back so I can show you he was already burning when he ejected already, okay? Now just watch this, because all of this stuff that's getting ready to go down is just really, really good cooperation to me, letting you know that all this shit is getting ready to stop. Now this vehicle right here costs millions of dollars that's contributed to my state of poverty right now. You know, underpaying you, overtaxing you for everything. You know, never having a house that you can live in that's a clean house. You always got to live in filth, ants and fleas and shit from the last people who lived here because they know you have no other choice. So they don't care about taking care of things properly. There is no consideration about this is not